Hello and welcome to SGTA. So this 123's the little look on the test server. Here in the garage, I just bought a T62 and the up140 for the sake of it. Anyways, that's not really important. This is what we're looking at. The individual mission... No, actually, is that what we call them? I don't know. Campaigns. It's for the Object 260. Anyways, this is what the interface looks like. When you first boot it up, you'll get some information boxes and whatnot. Just get rid of them. I didn't record at that time because I'm an idiot, and I did it 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. Anyways, I'm sure you can figure that out. Anyways, the important thing to note here when you see this is that you actually need to manually start everything, as you can see here. Complete with honors, complete, blah blah blah, start it. This is what it looks like when it's not started, and to be able to do this mission, a surprise blow, destroy an enemy self-propelled gun, and then alternatively also survive the battle in a vehicle in a medium tank of tier 4 and higher, you must start it. Now currently on here there is actually a bug. If you complete the previous one, I think with honors, this button, the start button, you can't click it. You need to just click on the one underneath, click back, and then it'll start. So keep that in mind. Some of these require platoons, like this one. As a platoon, destroy 3 enemy vehicles. Each platoon member must cause damage to enemy vehicles destroyed by the platoon as a secondary condition. 1 kill each, basically. There are some for artillery as well down there that I've had a look on. This one must have 2 or more artillery pieces. But this is just for the Stug 4, and it looks quite easy to do. You're looking at the bottom ones. Cause 2k damage, that's nothing. This one. Join the top 3 on your team by experience earned and damage caused. As for artillery, that one can be a bit more hard, a bit more difficult. But most of these look somewhat easy. Spot enemy vehicles and get 1k spotting damage while remaining undetected. Just go AFK in a bush or something. And this one, secondary condition, just ridiculously easy. But I guess I'll have to demount some, I don't know, RAM or rents or crap to fit a camera net there, because it's not something I usually run. This one, basically you just stack this one with this one, the artillery battery, so you have a scout and 2 artillery, and just spot for your platoon mates and let them shoot twice, and ta-da! And a member of the platoon must cause 1k damage. It's pretty damn easy. I'm just the reconnaissance pro, get 2k spotting damage, or by shooting their tracks. That's so easy. At least in the current meta on the test server. And on live server, it's quite easy to do with a high tier tank. The thing is though, these missions don't scale. You take a tier 4 tank, you still need to do spotting damage, which is a lot. In tier 10, 2k spotting damage is the health of 1 tier 10 vehicle. Not counting artillery. So yeah, heavy tanks, sturdy armor, have total damage blocked by armor exceed or equal the hit points of your vehicle. That one can be a bit tougher with some of the higher tier tanks as well, because the amount of armor, the amount of track eating is different to lower tiers, for example, where you can drive a Churchill 3 and no one has an idea where to shoot you, or drive a VK in Sidescraper and have everyone shoot your side on all the tracks. So yeah, but looking at all these trees, there are platoon missions that must be completed in a platoon, and you might even need, well, optimally you'll want 3 people to do it with, for those, for example, the artillery ones. So yeah. Then there are other ones like cause damage to an enemy vehicle before they damage any of your allies. It basically means you might have to get out of your comfort zone in a TD. The Meds had a one that was really easy. This one. Cause damage to an enemy vehicle during the first 5 minutes of the game and survive. I'm obviously going to guess that these are going to get a lot harder when you get to the Object 260 and whatnot. So yeah, but just looking at it right now, you know, assuming it becomes the first 1 minute of the game, you know, it basically becomes map dependent. So while it's not a grindy set of missions, it's still very RNG dependent. I'm sure most of you guys have figured out already. Excuse me. For example, this one, destroy an enemy SPG. Yeah, but I just got 4 games in a row with no SPGs on either mine or the enemy team. But obviously this is still a test server, and if you look up here, 13k total players online, that's, you know, I'm sure you can tell, there's not going to be that many, and that's just on this server. The other server contains around about the same people, just 2k more, but, you know, big difference. So yeah, obviously it kind of sucks is that I can't actually check out the other missions, since, you know, they're locked. I have not completed this Luke 4 yet, so I'm going to try to be on the test server and just grind it out. Anyways, otherwise in the interface there really isn't that much that's changed. So yeah, tech tree looks the same. Oops. The Germans still have this ridiculously wide tech tree that needs to be scrolled. And the other thing that's coming to the test server is these. Stuff like the Firefly, with that rate of fire. Then moving on, the Challenger, which, to be completely honest, just looks like a shitty tier 7 medium tank with an okay gun. To be honest, it just looks like a Panther. There's no better gun here. It's, well, I guess, I mean, there are still placeholders and whatnot here, but just compared to the, you know, oops, wrong tank, I'm an idiot, back out, Black Prince, and of course the 87, which gets a 20-pounder. Reminds of something, doesn't it? I mean, assuming these are the final versions of the guns, it's just that the stats of them haven't been fully put out yet. Does this ring a bell, anyone? So yeah, entire turreted and non-turreted things gonna come back up here, and honestly the Charioteer looks quite crap in this current situation with that gun. Challenger, I mean. Charioteer gets the L7, and at this tier, spamming Hesh, even premium Hesh around, can be a real nasty surprise for some of these lower tier tanks. Even things like IS-3s, you can probably frontally pen that with the Hesh shells somewhat reliably. French tanks, just no. TDs you'll have problems with. I mean, American meds as well, especially if you get around the side of some of these heavies with, like, what is it, 48mm side armor? Rare armor, 51 rare hull armor. The French is 30 side armor, 35 in side armor. I mean, German 80 flat side armor on the Tiger 2 you can easily pen as well, and if you get some tier 6 tanks you can even just shoot wherever the hell you want and you'll pen. So that definitely looks like an interesting tank destroyer to play, and currently with the stats of this gun it looks really, really nice as well, especially when it comes to beating up lower tier tanks. But, you know, armor crap, but it's kind of to be expected. And we have the Conway, which is, to be honest, just a Centurion with a retardedly big turret on top, just as easy to pen, and a 120mm gun instead. And he is basically the mater of the tier 10 right now. Everyone's driving FE4005s around, and look at the stats of it. 2.22 rate of fire. That's a pretty hefty buff. I said that correctly. Yeah, and of course everyone's spamming Hesh, because that's up. But that thing's got 5mm of turret armor. So, oh no, they buffed it to 14. 14mm of turret armor is still crap, but it's big target. So 81 HE, it's just like the waffle. Just spam the crap out of HE on the turret, and ta-da! Lots of easy damage. And that's why if you're going to go on the test server, I highly suggest you carry a larger amount of HE shells than you might normally do. Normally I would probably carry 5 HE shells in a T62A or 140 setup. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get around a battle in and see what happens. most people are definitely going to be playing tier 10s, and oh wow, there's a surprising amount of arty. Well, maybe not. There was just the time I was playing, I guess there were just fewer players around and fewer artillery. Hurry up and load already, game. There we go. It's not installed on my SSD right now, it's installed on another disk, so normal hard disk. Slow loading. Anyways, minimap functions. It's another thing they added new. As you can see, there's a line on the minimap, which is basically the gun pointing thingy. You see the names of friendly tanks, which you would normally do anyways by just holding that control and scanning over, but they finally introduced it into the minimap functions themselves, which is really, really nice. And you know, they claim it's better than the XVM minimap in optimization and whatnot, but you know, XVM minimap was there first, so you know, when 9.5 comes out, I'm still going to install 9.5 XVM minimap and just disable the warning mod. Mostly because you get more functions like the 445, view range, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, RT up. Beginning, I just plan on taking a passive position here with the T62A, seeing if I can't spot anything across there, and waiting to see if anything else comes along. This is a test server, so mostly people don't give a shit, and people are driving FE4005s. And there goes their RT. I missed the 50B. FE misses the 50B. Yeah, I didn't actually see the 50B, I just saw the tree get knocked down in that direction and fired. Now it's just a matter of waiting for people to cross. 50B's actually dropped down into the middle. Surprise! So yeah, this is the meta. Everyone's spamming Ash around with these FVs, and that looked like a 261 AP shell. Anyways, those guys down there are out of my render range. I kind of know that one, but it might be a good idea to start moving down or something. And actually turn the thing around. I won't be able to shoot that batch out from here. 7's pushing around, but that lot can hold it up. But yeah, on the test server, you know, if you've been here before, you'll know that when there's a lots of meds around, it's usually heavy, medium wolf pack tactics that are, you know, what everyone's doing. If there's a lot of TDs around, it just bogs down into shit like this. But of course, one thing that's common is that everyone's spamming heat. So don't take something heavily armored like a Mouse 2100, because you can just expect to get heated down to hell. And beyond. No, I won't be able to shoot that. So now, honestly, I'm just waiting for this FE4005 to get ganked. Speaking of getting ganked and FVs, we've got our FV heading down at F4. That guy over there. There's nothing I can do for them. 50B's decided to run off. I didn't get to check how much health he was on, but I'd like to be ready. Our guys are all pulling out of here, so map control inexistent. I could not shoot at that guy until... Okay, he decided to hide. And that's incoming gold ammo. Looked like a heat shell judging by the velocity. Now's the time to fire. I'm definitely spotted. Ah, it's probably the RU firing heat. 35 as well. We're getting flanked. That's not even funny, gun. Thank you, are you? Oh, it seems like things are calming down a bit below crap. Come on, are you? Get the fuck out of the way. surprising that it penned. Repeat. I'm gonna get ass shot now. Miss. Hope this guy can't line my hull up. What the heck? I expected that coming in, and of course, fall down through the front of the turret. Okay, whatever. He died. Here, I should beat ammo back, and 57's gonna kill me in about 5 more seconds. That's actually AP incoming now. And 57. What the? Okay. So yeah, that was an epic fail. And of course I'm not going to get a mission done. Oh well. Not like it matters. At least we get to see this epic fail E100. And wow. You actually had a fire extinguisher. Boom. The amount of heat ammo this mouse seems to be absorbing. And our referee takes out the 50B. He's actually taking shots on his back. That's the 57 shooting AP now. That's a lower glacis, to be expected. The other guys are just shooting AP. But yeah, that really honestly sums up this test server. Quick look. This guy is going to get clicked in the back in a couple of seconds, I guess. Oh no, they're hidden. That really is it. There's not much more to showcase on the test server. It's really just these new tanks. I don't really care much about the FE4005, and there's too many of those things driving around anyways, so what's the point? S51 shooting AP. And the Conway is now screwed. Unless he can kill both. Nope, he missed.
Gunner's injured. We're shooting blind. Track hit.
Saw that one coming. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're gonna go on the test server yourself, keep in mind the usual rules of the test server. It is the test server. You get a lot of gold and a lot of credits and a lot of free XP. So you will have people who have no idea how to drive tier 10 tanks looking at you over there, E100. And you will have people who spam a lot of premium ammunition. So, yeah. Try not to rely too much on armor. There just really is no point. Ridiculous concept to rely on armor on the test server anyways. And also, beware of lags in case you get that. And yeah. Actually, before I head off. Come on, load. I guess most people already disappeared now, but for those that don't. Update the garage. The missions button in the top left corner will flash when you complete a mission, and you would actually have to physically go to the mission that you completed and then click where the start button was to claim the reward. And then you need to remember to start the next one. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.